got it. Welcome to the Metro Tech OKCPS Coaches Show here at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark on CBS Sports 105.3. Listen, we are brought to you by Kai's Concepts, Perry Publishing, Dodgers Foundation, Dick's Sporting Goods, Impressions Printing, and new today, Bedford's Camera and Video, and the one and only Big O's Polk and Dreams. We are excited to have Classen SAS middle school boys basketball student athletes Jayden Pullen and Josiah Morales and their coach Jarod Graham. We are so happy to have you guys.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Well, I could just hear the excitement out of these two young men, just oozing with excitement. So, guys, tell us, Coach, a little bit about yourself and how you got to Classen SAS middle school, and then I'm going to go to Josiah and Jayden and talk to them a little bit.
Okay. My name's Jarod. From
Jarod.
Jarod. From Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I've been an athletic director at the Boys and Girls Club for about 15 years.
Okay.
I do all sports there. Through that job, I met the former Classen coach. His name is Chris Mitchell. He ended up leaving, recommending me for the job, and then I went over there and applied, and now I'm working over at Classen. Basketball coach over there.
Cool.
Still working at the Boys and Girls Club.
Gotcha. Well, you've had obviously some success. You guys won this year.
Mm-hmm.
What, 2 years in a row?
Yep, that's 2 years. The 2 years I've been there, we won both years.
Well, that's cool
yep.
beans. You've exceeded your predecessor, right?
Well, yeah. I'm not going to say that, but.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. You got the right one. All right, Josiah, tell me, man, how has it been? When did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball when I was like 2.
Gotcha. So who's your inspiration for basketball?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. So not your mom, not, she wasn't a baller.
No.
Who at the house encouraged you to play basketball?
Both my brothers.
Gotcha. Now you're better than them now?
Yeah, way better.
At least that's what we say. Well, cool. Tell me, how did it feel to win a championship for the last couple of years?
It felt good.
Yeah. What's your best memory?
Winning both of them, like winning the first year and then going back to back the next year.
Gotcha. Jayden, tell me, how'd you get started in basketball?
I started out young. I can't remember what age I started, but basketball, I love it. Like,
Who's your inspiration?
It was Curry, but then I migrated over to Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving. Cool. So no brothers, sisters inspired, mom, dad?
Nah, I'm the oldest brother, so
Gotcha.
I got to be their inspiration.
You got to be their inspiration. So tell me, what was the most exciting about going back to back, and tell me your favorite moment?
It was exciting, yeah. My favorite moment probably when we first started trying out. It was funny. It was nice, yeah.
Gotcha. So, Coach, tell me something. What do these two guys bring to your team, and how did they contribute to the success at Classen SAS Middle School?
Well, first let me say Josiah. So I've been at the Boys and Girls Club for a while. When he was born, he was coming there when he was little. So I've been around Josiah, his whole life and seen his whole basketball career. But both of them are great leaders on the team. They make sure that when we're at practice, there's not things going on that shouldn't be going on at practice.
Sure.
They're leaders. They're hard workers. Whatever I say, they revoice it to the team. And then when we're in the huddles or when we're at practice and we're going over things, they take it to the players, the other guys on the court.
Gotcha.
And that's what they both bring. They're both consistent as well. You know what you're going to get from them each game.
Gotcha.
They're level-headed. They don't ride the emotional roller coaster of a basketball game like a lot of people do. I don't have to worry about them losing it. So throughout the game, we're able to talk and make adjustments, and they're able to set the standard for everybody else.
Gotcha.
And I can count on them to do that.
That's cool beans. So let me ask this academic question, Josiah first, and then to Jayden. How do you balance that academic rigor, right, the expectations of that Classen SAS classroom and what they expect you to do in class? How do you balance that with playing on that basketball team?
like sitting at the front of the classroom.
That sounds like good advice. So making sure you get your homework done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Jayden, how do you balance it all?
Shoot. Well, my pops, he's big on academics and stuff. So I'm always studying and stuff for like tests that's upcoming and all that.
Sure.
So I'm just ready for it.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this question: what is your, if you got to get buckets, if you got to go score? I'll start with you, Jayden, then Josiah. What's the move? What move you got?
Probably like what I normally do. Probably in and out cross between. I'm just going.
In and out, right? Like, I don't know what that is, but something over there, cool beans. Josiah, what are you doing? If you got to give buckets, what you going to give?
A between the leg crossover, hezzy, and then attack the basket. Try to get and one.
Yeah. If I'm down there, I'm telling you, Josiah, I'm telling you I'm putting it on the paint, man. You don't think so?
No.
All right, I believe you. So, Coach, man, what has it been like coaching these young men? And I know you talked about what they bring to the table in terms of their leadership, but what is the one thing that you've tried to instill in your basketball teams? Obviously, you've had some success. So what is that one thing that kind of describes? So what do you try to instill in them? And then what is that one thing, that one word, that one phrase that kind of describes what this team has been?
Sure. So what I try to instill in them is that they need to get up every day and work. They got to improve every day, do something, get better. Whether we have practice or not, they should be doing something to get better at that. We put them in the weight room. We study with them. It doesn't always have to be basketball related, but you're always trying to improve and get better. So this team, this year, I would say togetherness is kind of what made it work the most. I'd say they're all friends. That we're not really a family, but we're close to it. They're even to the point where they fight like brothers. You know what I mean? And
I think that's a healthy team.
Yeah. Sometimes we have issues with them and stuff, and people don't quite understand exactly how that is. But we're together and we're a group. So whatever happens on that basketball court, we've been able to kind of deal with that pretty easily. That's the easy part of it.
Well, and I'll say this, and I know I said that that's a healthy team, but I think it's on teams that you learn some of life's most important lessons, right? You learn how to conflict resolution. You learn how to deal with guys that you have differences with. And though you may not even know it, Josiah and Jayden, at this age, that's going to carry you a long way as you have those interactions with other people and other teams. So tell me, guys, what school is always circled on the schedule that you look forward to playing? Like, I know they're all important. Don't misunderstand me. But what is that one school that it's like, can't wait to get them on the court?
Taft, for sure.
Okay. So why is that, Coach? Why is Taft such the mark?
You have to ask them that. For me, my second home game as a coach, we lost to Belle Isle. Yeah. So that's always going to be one that I circle. Gotcha. That's our only home loss in the 2 years we've been there. So
wow.
That's something for me. I don't know why. Maybe they got friends at Taft. I don't know why that is. You got to ask them.
So before a game, Coach, tell me what your pregame talk is. Tell me, kind of what you're sharing with those guys. And then, guys, I want you to think about this while Coach is answering that question. If you're listening to music, you got to give me your top 3 or maybe even your top 5. What you listening to, right? So with Coach first.
Sure. The pregame talk is usually a little bit of strategy and just something we're going to do for that game. And then after that, it's more of a let's be in the moment and let's enjoy this time. Enjoy this time in the locker room. Enjoy the fact that we got parents out there that you're getting ready to go out and showcase the skills you've been working on. Mm-hmm. Just to really enjoy that moment, because I think whenever I played, I didn't enjoy it. I was too focused on so many other things. And now that it's all gone and it's over, I wish I had better memories and I really absorbed what was going on. So I try to tell them, hey, enjoy this. Look around at your friends. This might be the best time of basketball you ever had, but just enjoy it. And I always want them to go out there and feel relaxed and fun. And this is our time on the court and have a good time with that. It's usually a little bit of strategy before that, but then I want them to get relaxed.
Cool beans. So, Josiah, top 5 songs. What you listening to? Top 3.
I don't really listen to music before games because
Gotcha.
I'm locked in.
You locked in.
Yeah.
And music will distract you.
Yeah.
You guys, there's some guys out there like you. I'm listening though. I don't know what I'm listening to. What are you
doing? I'm normally just reflecting over what coach said over the
Gotcha.
plays and stuff. I'm not really listening. Like, yeah, I'm trying to lock in.
You guys need to relax, have fun. Now, you've won 2 years in a row. Who am I to tell you to do something different? So what has it been like being in middle school, having the success that you've had for the last 2 years? How do the other student athletes kind of look at you, right? Because here's the thing. Classen SAS middle school has had success. Classen SAS at Northeast has had some success. So if you know it or not, Classen middle school and high are being talked about all the time. How does that trickle down? How do people see you guys when you walk down those hallways?
Well, they know me. A lot of us they just be focused on like academic stuff, but
Sure.
they be saying that congratulations and stuff like that.
Sure.
Like they look up to us for real.
Gotcha. Josiah?
Mm,
Same thing.
yeah.
It's all good. So, Coach, what is your conversation with your student athletes about that, about academics and their relationships and who they represent as they walk in those hallways? What is your conversation to them?
Well, we have a lot of conversations about how they should be just in, the community in general. These guys play summer basketball, and they represent different organizations. In the summertime, I want them to always go out and put on a good look for those organizations and the people that they represent, their families, everybody. So we have those conversations. I always want them to be humble and respectful to anyone that comes up to them and says anything, whoever it may be. But as far as the whole Classen picture, these two for sure are focused on winning the state championship at Classen and doing it the right way and showing that you can put academics first. You can focus on your schoolwork, and you can be, excellent at athletics as well.
So I want to ask you two guys, are you interested in pursuing basketball at the collegiate level? And if so, Coach, what is your conversation with your student athletes about their aspirations to go to college to play collegiate athletics?
Yeah, I do.
You do? What if you had your choice of school, where would you want to go? University of Oklahoma? University of Oklahoma?
I mean, that's one, but I got a lot in mind. I still got to decide.
Okay. Tell me, Josiah.
I want to go play at Duke.
You want to go play at Duke? I think you can do it. So, Coach, what is your conversation with these student athletes about the preparation?
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about their future and how it's going to go. I definitely try to let them know that the grades is extremely important. The way that they communicate with adults is extremely important. When we start, talking with coaches and recruiting in the summertime, I want them to have all options available to them when it comes down to it. I want them to not just look at the Dukes and the OUs, but all the HBCUs around, all the Division II schools around, and also look at where the school's located. See if they want to live in that type of climate. Do they want to go out to where the weather's nice all the time, or where winters are 6 months long and it's cold? I want them to look at that as well. I want them to have a full understanding that these 4 years or the 5 years that you go to school are going to be real important, and you don't want to go to a place that's not a good fit for you.
So just a tidbit about recruiting, right? You guys are getting ready to be ninth graders next year. So that means that you're recruitable, you're eligible to be recruited, right? So a lot of things that you could get as a 7th and 8th grader from universities you can no longer receive because you are an eligible kid to be recruited. But what you need to know is that you don't have to wait for schools to recruit you. You can go recruit the school that you're interested in. You send them your huddle. You send them your highlights. You send them your emails. You talk to them because they can talk to you at times, but there are time periods that they cannot talk to you, but you can always talk to them and send emails and do all of those things. So you got to talk about the ACTs and the SATs, right? So the eligibility is on a sliding scale, right? So the higher your core GPA is, the less your ACT or your SAT has to be based on your core classes. So that's a whole lot. Coach, I think that for those kids who really want to play collegiate athletics, that in the 8th grade, 7th grade, we need to be identifying those kids saying, hey, this kid has the potential, right? And let's look at that, right, at all levels. I know a lot of guys, they come on here, I'm D1, D1, D1. Listen, wherever it is, if you get an opportunity to play and someone else is paying for it, that's a cool place to go play, right? So just keep that in mind. And sometimes when we have these these other ideas and they don't come to fruition, it doesn't mean you're not a good player. It doesn't mean you failed in any way. And I think sometimes we crash because, I didn't get to go there. No, man, you're still significant. You're still going to do a great job wherever you go. So keep that in mind as you think about that. So, Coach, I asked them what their highlight was. I got on the soapbox for a minute about eligibility. But anyway, what has been one of your favorite moments over these last 2 years coaching these guys?
Oh, man. So just this last season, the championship game was actually at our home gym. So we got to play that there. And, we had kind of planned on winning the whole time. So after we won, these guys actually got to get up on the ladders and cut down the nets.
Oh, we cut nets down in middle school?
Yeah, we do. So
athletic directors got to buy a whole lot of nets, man.
So that was really neat to see them get up on the ladder and cut down the net, and everybody was around taking pictures. And
that's really cool.
It was a neat little thing.
Well, listen, I know we just got a few more minutes left, and I'll start down here with Jayden, Josiah, and then you, Coach. Who out there would you like to say thank you to for the contributions that they've made toward your success at Classen SAS?
For sure, my coach, Coach Jarod, my parents, Mr. Thomas, and yeah.
Mr. Thomas, he a mean principal, I heard?
Nah, he's all right. He all right. And then the fans, too. Yeah.
Cool. Josiah?
My mom, my brothers, Mr. Thomas, Coach Jarod, they pick me up, take me to practice, and yeah.
I'm going to end my every conversation with, and yeah. It sounds good. Coach, tell me, who out there, you got ADs, you got a district, who out there would you like to say thank you to?
Well, everybody at Classen, all the administration there has made it an easy job for me to come up there and coach. All the players, for sure, and the parents that are involved with the program. I want to say thanks to all them.
Sure.
That's about it.
Sure. No, man, I think when you think about this district and kind of what some of the partnerships have done to create and to build facilities, and honestly, what I've noticed at Classen SAS since my daughter's there is culture, right? I think that entire thing is just amazing to see, and I want to say congratulations. Now, I can't remember if I won any championship in middle school. I want to assume that I did because there's no one here really to dispute whether or not that happened. So I think I won several too, but it's probably not true. No, but congratulations to you guys, Jayden and Josiah, and I pray and hope you guys have the greatest success as you move forward. Listen, you have been listening to Metro Tech's OKCPS Coaches Show here at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark on CBS Sports 105.3. Brought to you by Kai's Concepts, Perry Publishing, Dodgers Foundation, Dick's Sporting Goods, Big O's Pork and Dreams, Impressions Printing, and Bedford Camera and Videos. We'll see you on the other side.
Experience the magic at Frozen, Disney's latest hit Broadway musical. From the producer of The Lion King comes the show critics are calling a serious mega hit.
Let it go, let it go.
Frozen is a can't-miss Broadway event.
March 22nd through April 2nd at the Civic Center Music Hall. Visit OKCBroadway.com to get your tickets today.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. Well, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Motors Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
Oklahoma City, if you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come out to the all-new Barry Sanders Sports and Imports. The all-new Barry Sanders Sports and Imports has a great selection of vehicles to choose from. And they don't want you to prejudge your credit. You get the car that you deserve. It's the all-new Barry Sanders Sports and Imports, located at 9229 South I-35 Service Road in Oklahoma City. You can call them at 405-301-8550. That's 405-301-8550. Or you find them online at BarrySandersAuto.com. That's BarrySandersAuto.com for the all-new Barry Sanders Sports and Imports.
Wouldn't you say it's time for a beauty refresh? Lucky for you, Ulta Beauty's 21 Days of Beauty is happening now. So treat yourself with up to 50% off bestsellers like Benefit Cosmetics and MAC Cosmetics. And say hello to new product launches from Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, Tarte Cosmetics, and so many more. That new you feeling is waiting at Ulta Beauty. But hurry, Beauty's biggest event ends April 1st. Shop in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Ulta Beauty, the possibilities are beautiful.
It's prom season. Celebrate prom your way with all the latest trends and styles at GQ Fashions. Fine menswear and more. They have fits for everyone, including turtlenecks, skinny fit pants, floral blazers, and high fashion jackets. And parents, we know what you're thinking. They have affordable styles for every budget. They have suits starting at $99, pants starting at $29, and loafers starting at $39.99. They've made it so you won't need to rent it. So come in now and get prom ready. GQ Fashions is conveniently located on the corner of Northwest 23rd and I-44, directly across from Hibden Tires. That's I-44 exit 122. Hours are 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Monday through Saturdays and noon to 5 p.m. on Sundays.
Need a banking partner you can count on? Call First Security Bank and Trust Company. It will be the best call you will ever make. Personal banking with First Security Bank and Trust Company can make life so easy. We offer mobile banking, online banking, and qualifying accounts can even make deposits using a cell phone. You will have instant access to all of your financial information, and you're able to check your balance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can transfer funds and even pay bills. You have total control. Plus, we offer personal customer service to help you with all your banking needs. Visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street, or give us a call at 405-424-4341, or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing
Can you hear me in
lender.
this thing, y'all?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Congratulations to Oklahoma City's CBS Sports Radio Super Prep 5 Class 4A boys team. Congratulations to
Malachi.
the MVP of Class 4A,
Anthony.
Terry McMorris
Bryln.
of Douglas. And on the Super Prep 5 Class 4A team is Landry Ballard Jr. of Douglas, C.J. Nixon of Weatherford, Cal Furnish of Crossings Christian, Luke Gray of Oklahoma Christian School, and Carl Sheon Young of Newcastle. The Class 4A Boys Coach of the Year is Stephen Alexander of Douglas High School. Congratulations to these great student athletes and coach for a great season. To see more, log on to CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM and Super Prep Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and I have a question for you. You know that unwelcome guest everyone wishes would just leave already? That's COVID-19. That's why I got an updated booster designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants. Got it? Check eligibility and schedule your updated COVID booster at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Yep.
And we are back. Welcome to the Metro Tech OKCPS Coaches Show here at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark on CBS Sports Radio 105.3. We are brought to you by Kai's Concepts, Perry Publishing, Dodgers Foundation, Dick's Sporting Goods, Impressions Printing, Bedford Camera and Videos, and Big O's Pork and Dreams. And we are joined by thousands of fans who have gathered here at this Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark to see this incredible Northwest Classen Knights baseball team. We have Anthony Carter, Bryln Cox, and Malachi White. I worked on that really hard. And they are coached by Aaron Todd. Hey, thank you guys for being here on today, man. So let's just get right into it. I was told you guys have won several consecutive 2-3 championships in a row. How many has it been?
This was the first one.
This was the first one.
Yes.
So okay, so let's go down the line. Tell me, how did that feel for you guys winning the first ACAC?
It was amazing, man. You know, we worked pretty hard. Been working. Had a lot of struggles, you know, with staying focused and locked in. But I think we really broke down over the weekend. A very long weekend, by the way. Really broke down and locked in, and you know, caught the win after win after win, man. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's fun.
Cool. Anthony Carter?
Yeah, that was probably the most locked in we've ever been for anything.
For sure.
It was rough starting the season off. We won our first game, but after that, it was just it was hard to find where people needed to be. But once we found out that, we did good.
Yeah, Bryln?
Yeah, like Anthony said, it was a very rough start. We had to really stay focused, really work hard to stay in it. It was very stressful, not easy. It was a very long week.
Gotcha. Yeah. So let me ask you this, Bryln, and we'll make our way back down to Anthony and then to Malachi. How did you get started in baseball?
Freshman year, I used to be a hardcore gamer. My parents really wanted me to stop playing games, get out and be more productive. So me and my buddies, 2 other buddies I had, started baseball freshman year, and ever since then I've just been playing.
Gotcha. What year are you now?
I'm a senior this year.
Okay, cool. Anthony?
I started playing baseball because my uncle, Shannon Carter, he played for the Blue Jays and got drafted out of high school to the Orioles.
Not that Carter guys that go over there. They're from Millwood, right?
No.
Oh, okay. They are. I'm just messing with you. You have a very incredible family of baseball players, absolutely.
Yes.
What about you, Malachi?
I played a little bit of Little League when I was 8, you know, and then I stopped playing for a very long time when I was younger, and then my freshman year, I started playing baseball at a little school called Coyle.
Heard of it.
Yeah.
I got a ticket going through there one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is it about baseball for you, Bryln, that, I mean, because I think when I just hear you started when you was a freshman, but it seems to still be really exciting for you even right now.
Honestly, first starting out, it was really a competitive thing between me and my friends. We wanted to see who was the best, who can grow faster. And then after a while, it just got fun and just easy, really. And just I started to have the urge to work harder and get better.
So you tell me you started as a freshman. Now you're a senior. You were an incredible gamer. I'm sure you won all of your games in this gaming stuff. Do you think that your gaming abilities helped your hand-eye coordination in the hot spot as a shortstop?
I say yes.
You think so?
It did.
I listen. I can't deny it. There's some hand-eye coordination involved. Tell me what it's like to play in that spot, right? Because you know that particular position, from what I understand, gets a lot of action from time to time. Some hot balls coming that way.
It's very you gotta stay focused. You gotta know what's going on in the field. You gotta it's very a moving position. You gotta stay moving. You can't just stay there and stay still.
Sure.
Every play is a move. You gotta just keep moving around.
Gotcha. So Anthony, you are a pitcher and first base.
Yes.
Tell me what that's like, standing on that mound, trying to deliver that ball, and then tell me what kind of repertoire you have in terms of pitches that you're throwing.
I stick to my fastball mostly. I don't throw too many off speeds. But pitching, it just came natural to me. That's what I liked. And you do it so much where it just becomes a habit, so it's not really stressful anymore.
Gotcha. And you're tall first baseman, so you can reach for those balls that the shortstop don't quite get to you the way you need to get them.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. And so, listen, I'm looking at Malachi, and this is a real stereotyping moment right here.
Yeah.
And he tells me he's a back catcher. Like, normally those are kind of short, thick guys, and here you are kind of rangy and tall. How did you end up there?
I played when I was little, a little bit. My dad was a catcher in high school. And, you know, that kind of inspired me. I wanted to do that.
Gotcha.
And my freshman year, one of my buddies, he was playing catcher, and he got me into it. So, yeah, I just started playing from there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get coach here in a second, but I'll start here and work my way down. So I wanted to be a baseball player, but, again, I told you guys that the ball was hard and they throw it way too fast. What gives you the ability to stand in there and take cuts or swings at this ball? Like, you know, how what are you thinking about as you stand there in that pitcher's in that batter's box?
Winning. The will to win, man.
Yeah, and you stick your shoulder out there and take one?
Yeah.
Oh, not doing it, coach. Anthony.
It's just like a mentality, going in there knowing you're going to get a hit and knowing that you're good enough to get a hit.
Sure.
And eyesight.
Sure. Bryln?
Definitely going in there wanting to win, and I say after getting hit by that first ball, I think after it's really it's all mental. It's really just, I like to say, don't rub it, don't touch it, just stay with it. It's not too bad.
So baseball, softball is notorious for chants.
That's softball mostly. Baseball, we don't do that
You
too
guys
much.
don't have a chant?
Nah.
No.
Am I missing
That's a softball
That's
thing.
That's a softball
yeah,
thing?
that's very softball.
What y'all say? What do you guys say?
We just clap. We'll clap if anything.
Come on. I'm gonna come make up a chant for you guys. All right, so we just started the season, right?
Yes.
So how many games have you played? And then we're gonna get to coach.
How many games have we played? 11 games.
11 games. So
12 games.
Play 12 games. So if there's a team out there you looking forward to playing, what team would that be?
Capitol Hill.
Yeah, definitely Capitol Hill again.
For sure. Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Coach, what is it, and then we can switch now. Coach, what is it like, and what do you have to do to kind of make it to the playoffs? Or what does that look like?
Well, we're just continued focusing every day on getting better.
Yeah.
We have a saying in our program, just get 1% better every day. And
Sure.
every game, every practice, just an opportunity to improve as ball players and as young men. And we let the results take care of themselves as long as we continue to focus on the things that we can control, and we keep our business tight, and we stay in-house, and we just continue to keep our heads down and keep plugging along. And that's what these guys are doing every single day.
Sure.
They show up every day. They get 1% better, and we'll see where things fall at the end of the season.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this, Coach. How did you get into coaching? And tell us your history if you played. And then how did you get into coaching? And then how did you get to Northwest Classen?
Sure. Well, I mean, first of all, just what an honor it is to be at Northwest Classen. This is my third season at Northwest. Prior to that, I was an assistant coach over in Del City. I learned from some great coaches, great administrators over in Del City. I'm actually a second career teacher and coach. Been a long time since I played competitive ball back in high school, but I've been around the game my entire life. I absolutely live and breathe baseball, and I tell you what a joy it is to be with these guys every day and help them grow as ball players and as men. And we're just continuing to do good things, and every day I feel very, very lucky to be a Knight.
Absolutely. So tell me, Coach, for those who are watching and those who are listening, tell us what practice looks like, right? You know, we see baseball, on TV or whatever, but what does it take to get there? What are the things that you are doing in practice to help these guys get 1% better? So for those of us who are novice and naive, tell us what that looks like.
Well, like I say, every day we just continue on focusing on getting better in all aspects of the game.
Sure.
We emphasize defense and pitching. So we work with our pitchers and catchers every day. We work with our infielders and outfielders every day. We are blessed to have a great coaching staff, our assistant coaches and our volunteer coaches, as well as our athletic trainer out there with us. We take BP every day, continuing to just kind of grow in all aspects of the game. I think these guys will admit I work them hard every day. We continue to stay focused. I continue to stay on them, but like I say, they're really easy to coach.
Sure.
And you don't have to worry about motivating them too much because they do have that drive, and it's been a lot of fun.
So what does the physical fitness looks like for baseball, right? I was a former football player, so what does that look like for baseball? Kind of describe what listen, they're looking and you're smiling like, yeah, describe what that looks like.
Well, we can let these guys talk about that a little bit more,
Okay.
but we're continuing to develop our fitness regimen, and we're continuing to develop as an athletic department, being able to work in the off season with them to get them in the weight room and get them at a higher level of conditioning. We run every day. We'll get them in the weight room when we can.
So you say run. Are you running around the bases, or are you running around like that whole outfield kind of a situation?
Yes, both. One of the things that we emphasize quite a bit is base running. So we do get on the base pass every day,
Sure.
but we'll also get out on the warning track, and we'll get out on the field and open them up a little bit, keep their legs under them. We tell them every day the legs feed the wolf, and we run on everybody. We have a lot of speed on this team, and that's one of our strengths and something we continue to emphasize in practice and in games.
So you're talking about strength and conditioning. What do you talk to them about diet, right? What do you talk about what they're putting in their bodies? What is your – Malachi's laughing.
I can let Malachi answer that. I think
Go ahead,
maybe has some thoughts on that one.
You know, the one thing he's always says is stay off the soda. That's a lot. He says that a lot.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Not much else than that, though. You know, just stay healthy. Always eat. You know, every time, most of the time I see him at lunch, he'll say, "You eat yet? Have you eaten yet?" "Yeah, I've eaten yet, Coach."
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, obviously, nutrition is an invaluable part of now the athlete's life. I don't know if we paid much attention to it back then, but now it's a really vital thing. And so to have those continued conversations. What is the conversation about the next level, about going to play collegiate baseball? You guys have much of those conversations?
I think we're trying to get them to where they want to go. You know, we tell them every day, like, baseball can take you to wherever you want to get to in life, whether it be on the field or in the real world. But I tell you what, all three of these gentlemen right here, they're heck of ball players, and they're also they're students first.
Sure.
And we're blessed to have that level of focus. And I tell them every day, I'm always in their corner. And you know, coaches and programs that want to take a look at OKCPS athletics and baseball in particular, I think they can come check out Northwest, and I think they'll be real happy with what they see.
So let me do this really quickly, and Coach, you can give him your headphones really quickly. If there is a baseball coach who's listening, or even will come follow you on or see you on this YouTube page, what is the one thing that you would tell them that you have to offer?
I'm a very good infieldman. I have a very good glove. I work hard. I try to get there as much as I can. When I can, I try to help the team as much as I can.
Sure. Anthony?
I'm very coachable. I listen well.
I think that's your dad over there. He looked like if you don't, you're going to be in trouble.
And I've got what most people don't have is just size. I was blessed to be tall.
Sure. That has its advantages for sure. Malachi?
You know, just the drive to win, you know. You have to go out there every day and get better at what you do. And, you know, I have the urge to win, really, to get better and just, you know. I don't really know other than that.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool. I think
speed.
When you guys listen to interviews at the combine and all these other kinds of things, they're going to ask you that question, like, what do you bring to the table? And I don't ask you that to put you on the spot, but to be confident about that. Like, listen, and it's not a bad thing. It's just to say, here's who I am, and here's what I think I can bring to the table. And so you got to be a little edgy. Like, sometimes I think we look at baseball and don't think a lot of, you know, the intensity that's there, but it's really more than what people realize, right? When you got that ball bearing down on you, the way it comes at times, it's like, you got to meet it with a little something. So you guys, outside of the championship that you've won, tell me the best moment thus far of your baseball career, whether it's defensively or you hit a grand slam, whatever that was.
Man.
A walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. And the crowd goes wild.
It's a very hard one. It's a very hard topic to pick.
Well, we'll come back to you. We'll let Malachi go and then Anthony.
My favorite, probably when I started learning how to block. You know, I felt a lot more confident behind the plate.
So you're gonna have to tell us what a block is, because
we're
gonna think basketball, man.
A block is when the pitch is spiked to the ground.
Yep.
And you drop on your knees and put that glove under you, between your legs, and, you know, not let it pass you. That's a block.
Gotcha.
I felt a lot more confident behind the plate once I learned how to do that. So, yeah, it's probably my favorite moment.
Gotcha. Anthony?
Mine is probably learning how to be able to hit. I wasn't able to hit when I first started playing, but I was able to. I just didn't have the mentality or the confidence to walk up there and know that I'm going to get a hit.
Sure. Gotcha.
I think now, coming back on it, I think really learning how to play infield, after I learned how to get the grounders correctly, how to make the throw correctly, how to move correctly with the ball, I think after that, life just got easier with baseball.
Gotcha. So, Coach, tell us, when is the next game, and where can people meet you to support Northwest Classen Night baseball?
Well, we have a district matchup tomorrow night at Deer Creek High School. We play 2 games at Deer Creek tomorrow night. But we got a big week coming up at home. We have senior night this coming Thursday at our place at Northwest Classen. We get a tough opponent in Western Heights, and they're coming to our place for a doubleheader. And then Friday night we head back out on the road over to Classen SAS for a conference matchup with the Comets. So 6 games this week, 2 of them on the road, but we do have a home game coming up on Thursday. If there's anybody that'd love to come out and support our seniors and support these guys and what they're doing, we would love to see them.
Cool. So tell me, what your speech is to these guys when you get ready to go play some of these larger schools. Obviously, a district with Deer Creek and all of that. What is your speech to them? What are you saying to them as they prepare for those games?
We talk about every day. Just it's another opportunity to get better.
Sure.
It's another opportunity to grow in the game. It's another opportunity to learn what it takes to compete at a high level and to have fun.
Gotcha.
And baseball is supposed to be fun.
Yep.
And every day playing baseball is pretty much better than doing anything else. So we're thankful for that.
I believe it. So I want to ask this question as we go around the horn again. Coach, who has kind of been your baseball inspiration, right? Who is that person or that coach or that team that you kind of find your inspiration in?
Well, for me personally, it's my dad.
Sure.
Learning how to play the game from my dad as a kid, learning how to play the game the right way. He was an all-state pitcher back in the day, and while I never had his arm, I did kind of inherit his love for the game, and I try to impart that love and that respect onto these guys.
Sure. Bryln?
Mine will have to be Tatis Jr. I love the style, and I love how he plays.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Anthony, the big man.
Like I said, my uncle.
Gotcha.
Mine would be my dad, just like Coach.
Cool. So I'm old, and so I watched baseball when I'm all the time. My grandmother, but one of my favorite players was Pedro Martinez. The little dude could just hit you with a ball wherever he wanted to hit you, and I know that I shouldn't be talking about hitting people with baseballs, but it's really cool because Pedro could hit you wherever he wanted to, and he started a big old fight, and he could fight too. But I'm not encouraging that because that is not what we do here at OKCPS. Do not do that. Stay on your benches, people. So, Coach, I know we got a few more minutes. Let me go around the horn and talk about, when you look at OKCPS and you've been there now for a few years, how do you feel about the physical changes that have been made to the facilities around the district?
Well, first and foremost, I can't say enough about our athletic department, our district AD, our district athletic department for all they do for athletics in general, but specifically baseball. We have some wonderful facilities around the district, and I think sometimes that gets lost in the grand scheme of things. But we play at some really great ballparks throughout OKCPS, and our park at Northwest is just a great old school ballpark. I mean, still the dirt infield and the concrete bleachers and the neighborhood view behind it.
Absolutely.
I come to the park every day, and I tell anybody who listen, I never take that view for granted.
Sure.
It's just a wonderful place to call home, and that's just a true testament to not only our administration at Northwest Classen, but Oklahoma City Public Schools in general. It's a wonderful place to work and coach, and we're blessed with really, really great facilities.
Well, while we're here and you're talking about thanking them, who else out there would you like to thank in terms of their contributions to the success of Northwest Classen baseball? And then we'll make our way around.
Well, again, first and foremost, our administration at Northwest Classen, our principal, Dr. Killam, our athletic director, Chris Vandersijpen, as well as all of our administrators and teachers and my fellow coaches who do so much to support and advocate for baseball, but also the athletic program in general. We're truly a community and a family over there, and I'm just really thankful. I'd also need to thank our assistant coach, Wes Ray, as well as our volunteer coach, Anthony's dad, Dee Carter, for all they do for our program. We all work together, and it's just a really great place to be and to grow.
That's really cool. We'll go down the road, but then the fact that we even hit the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, right? Getting ready to watch some high school guys are going to be playing here in a little bit. I just think this is a cool environment to be in. Tell me, who would you like to say thank you to?
I really want to say thank you to Coach because, honestly, he's pushed me the most throughout the 4 years. I want to say thank you to my aunt and uncle. They've pushed me a lot. And then, really, it's the only people that's really pushed me to play.
Well, cool, man. That's exciting. Anthony.
Probably my dad. He's always pushed me hard in all my sports and everything I've did. School, sports, it doesn't matter what I do. He always supports me.
Got you.
Probably my mom. My mom's a great supporter. And then obviously Mr. Carter over there. He's a great coach. Coach Todd right here is also a very good coach, and then Coach Ray. You know, they're all very good coaches. Love to have them around.
So I have 2 sons and a daughter, right? And when they played athletics, and they would always say, well, Coach is always fussing at me. Coach is yelling at me, and he's screaming at me, you know. And I said, well, son, when they stop doing any of that, it means they're done. So as long as they are pushing you, as long as they are saying something to you, they see potential, they see promise, and so they just want to squeeze out as much as they can. So, guys, hey, have as much fun as you can possibly have the greatest year you can have, and have the most success you can have. And I just wish you guys all the best in your future in baseball. So, listen, we have been here at the Metro Tech OKCPS Coaches Show at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Brought to you by Kai's Concepts, Perry Publishing, Dodgers Foundation, Dick's Sporting Goods, Impressions Printing, Bedford, Camera and Video, and Big O's Pork and Dreams. Listen, we'll be back again in the same place on next Monday. Have a great night.